Hey folks, today, can you see in the back of me? What? It's jacked up. We're at home in the garage and we'll be working on my truck. This job has been, at least 2 years in the making. Well, not in the making. Maybe I should start by why I had to rebuild my rear end. I had paid $3,000 when I had gone to work in Africa. I delivered my truck to a A1 transmission. I give credit to whoever deserves it. And the guy was supposed to rebuild the rear end, because I had a lot of lash drive shaft. Every time I, change gears, there was a clunk, So the guy was smart. All he did, he just put the impact. Well, okay, I have no proof, but the end result is the proof. All he did was he tightened the big nut on the end of the. I had it in my mind now. Now I forget. Pinion. The pinion gear, okay, which runs on the crown. The crown is the big gear, okay, and the pinion's this way. The crown's like that, and the pinion's this way. So the pinion, how tight it is, it depends on, there's a crush sleeve in here. So all he did, you know what he did? He just put the impact and he tightened that crush sleeve a little bit more. So the pinion gear just rode up higher on the gear. So all you're catching is the end of the gears. And I chipped two on the crown. Two gears on the crown. So I diagnosed today. I thought first it was a bearing and it wasn't. So I ended up taking the cover off, draining the oil, taking the cover off, and then I found the problem. Well, I don't have it no more. I threw it away. I don't know, it's gone to the dump. But anyways, it was the crown and the way you ordered that is you order a crown and a pinion gear and you reset all that in the differential. I did all that, and but when I went to put it all back together, it was time, I noticed something. Nothing big, They call that, hang on, I'll give you the right name, the differential shaft lock bolt, okay? It was worn, And if this bolt lets go, then there's a shaft about that size that goes through on the side of the spider gears. If the bolt goes, then the pin moves out, and then your whole rear end grenades, So I didn't want that. So it was always in the, when you're going somewhere, and especially a long distance, and you're traveling and you're going 100, 110, 120 kilometers an hour. That's about 70, I think, miles an hour. You're always afraid that if that retaining bolt lets go, that retaining pin, then the big pin slides forward or backwards and then that locks up the rear end. Both wheels lock up, and then the rear end just grenades, and you're left stranded. Well, even going to the camp, that could have happened, So anyways, after I had rebuilt and I had put the cover, put the oil in it, I didn't feel like taking it apart. Well, I could have stalled for a few days on the putting it back together, but I didn't feel like it. But it was always in the back of my mind. So now's the time. While I'm in the conundrum, now's the time to do it. And jacked it up, opened the cover. I drained the oil. I had some, what do they call that? Max Gear Royal Purple oil in there, which I think is around $70 a little can. There. This, I made a, oops. I made a somewhat of a funnel with this one, but that's what I got in there. Max Gear 7590 W Royal Purple. That's what I got it in there. Well, I had. Now I'm going to replace it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it takes 3.5 quarts or whatever this is. I don't know. 1 quart. So I think it takes 3.5 or 3 maybe. I don't know. But anyways, as it is now, I changed the bolt. See the wear spots? And you run your finger and you can feel, well, you guys can't see it, but someplace right here, it's worse. It's, a 30-second worn on this and here, both places, eh? So, it could have lasted till the end of my days, eh? Especially with the Royal Purple. That's, I tell you something, if somebody never tried this oil, it's a good oil. So okay, so I'm gonna take you under there and I'm gonna show you exactly where that little bolt, that locking bolt fits. So hang in there, I'll bring you back when I'm underneath with a light. Okay, here we are underneath, folks. Now I'm gonna show you. See this pin right here? That's the pin and the locking bolts right there. It goes in like this. It goes in like that. And it slips in to this pin here. Well, this pin, if that breaks, that pin comes out either one side or the other. And this whole thing just goes flying. I don't know if I'll be able, hang on. I gotta turn the dry shaft. I can't turn that. I could, but I won't. I just thought I'd show you where that goes. And inside here is the spider gears, and there's a C-clip that locks on both sides. Once you drop the spider gears, then there's a C-clip that locks on this side, and on the other side that locks the axles. This is what was chipped. I thought that was a chip. It's just oil. Yeah. So that's, you look at it, eh? Ever since I rebuilt it, I didn't put a crush sleeve in there. I mic'd it out, and I won't tell you the whole process, but in and out, it took me about, 10 shots, and was able to figure exactly the shimming. So I had to fix a sleeve, plus I shimmed it to what I had. I needed to have the right pattern for the gear. Right now things are really sitting good. There's no noise at all with this whatsoever, and the wear on the gears look good too. It doesn't look like it's riding high or low or nothing, and there's no deposit in the pan or on the cover. So I think we're gonna leave things as they are. It's just that I changed this little bolt right here. That's I did that yesterday. There was Permatech, I think it's lock, I think blue, that's what I did. Permatech blue, locking tread locker on there, so it won't, I can take it apart in the future if I have to, but I don't have to. So that's it. That's what we got as a conundrum for now. Hang on, I'll bring you back. Whoa, eh? Hang on, I'll turn this off. There. There, eh? See? Okay, folks, that's it for this one. That's what gators, joys, and tribulations of the summer. Summer's fading fast, eh? So, that's it, folks. Comments are welcome, and we'll see you in the next one. Hang on.